Today's topic is, what does knowing it is already done feel like? Stay tuned. Welcome to the Law of Attraction Detox, where we detoxify from toxic techniques and instead we focus on our true nature here in the present moment, where all of the manifestational power exists. Today's topic is a subscriber suggestion. This person wanted to know how to access the feeling of it is already done, how to know that it's on the way, and what does it actually feel like? How do I get that feeling, this person said. And you'll notice some background noises. I manifested a trip to India in less than 3 weeks, and so I'm over here filming. Today's topic is very dear to my heart because I remember when I was on my manifestational journey, we'll call it, and I was, ingesting all of this law of attraction, law of assumption information, and I was trying to force myself to know what is done and to know how it feels is if I were already to have what I wanted. And what I was trying to do is I was trying to pull a concept from outside of myself and bring it into myself. And whenever you do that, it feels like there's a lot of effort involved in trying to figure that out, because you're pulling this concept out of something that you've never experienced. For instance, maybe you've never had wealth and you've always been having, money issues. Maybe you've never been in a healthy, this table's creaky. Maybe you've never been in a relationship that you've been felt fully chosen and cherished and honored and loved. Maybe you've never really loved your body in the way it is. And so there's always these like just out of our grasp, kind of like a dangling carrot in front of us, feeling when there's something new that you'd like to experience. And for some reason, you just can't seem to get it to manifest and materialize. And the paradox is that we need to actually address the internal work and who we identify as and what our state of being is before the thing that we want can appear. And it sucks because without having it, we don't know what it feels like. So I'm going to go over today just a few techniques or some tips on how you can access within yourself the concept of it's already done, the concept of knowing it into your existence, knowing that it's there and it's on the way. So what does it feel like right now not having your thing? That you can really easily access. But we're going to start there because it's easy to figure out how it is that you feel now because you're there. And then once you're understand that, then you can start to transform into a different concept, right? So start by making a list. Right now I feel unloved. I feel, oh my God, it's so noisy here. Right now I feel unloved. Right now I feel like uncherished. I don't feel like I'm chosen. I feel maybe even silly for wanting or loving someone. How about money? I feel tense and tight around it. I don't know if I'm ever going to have enough. I feel worried and stressed, right? Just start writing these things down. It's really easy. Where do you feel it in your body? I feel it in my chest. I feel it tight in my abdomen, in my solar plexus. My mind is running. I feel this lack of clarity, kind of cloudiness, right? And I know a lot of this because I've been there, but also this is how I work with my clients. I ask them these questions to try to discover what state of being they're currently living in. That's what I do with my hypnotherapy. So I'm doing that with you right now through this video. And if you want to personal help and get your own personalized hypnotherapy recording, contact me below. I have a package of 3. Just try it out and see. So anyway, so you're going to write down all of these things, and then you get this idea from this state of being what your thoughts must be, what your beliefs must be about yourself, about the world around you, about other people, about just the way the world works in general. And you'll start to notice that, oh, I've been identifying as someone who isn't chosen and who isn't loved. I've been identifying as someone who's afraid of love, who thinks that relationships are difficult. I've been identifying as someone who is struggling financially, who can't seem to get the career of their choice, who can't make money doing what they love. Just start making this list of things, right? And it's not to judge yourself or shame yourself. It's just so you can get a general idea of where you've been existing. Now here's the fun part. Okay, so now you've got this idea of where you've been existing and it's not bringing you what you want. And you're aware of it. You're aware that what you want isn't here. Now breathe into the present moment. start taking inventory of your life. What is it in your life that you do have? I have, for instance, I have all of my appendages. I have all of my fingers. I have all of my toes, all of my arms and legs, all of them. I have all of my vision. I have all of my hearing. Start really just taking inventory of the tiny mundane things that we really take for granted. I have a roof over my head. I have a bed. I have a pillow. I'm always fed. Really start taking that inventory. Okay, that's your present moment reality. That's your neutrality. That's something that can be easily found as gratitude every day. Now start thinking about that present state of reality and how juicy and good it feels. That if you were to live without those things, that life would be, incredibly difficult. That we have so much abundance around us and within us. Start accessing that little seed right there, that little tiny seed of how much incredible abundance you have, and that gratitude. And allow that to kind of grow from your chest. If you're sitting there in meditation, just for a second, 30 seconds, closing your eyes and feeling that within, allowing that to grow and magnify. That right there, capture that, just even if it's just a split second. That's what it feels like to already have what it is that you desire. That's that knowing that it's on the way. It feels like expansion. Okay, it feels like awareness. It feels like being in your body, because likely now you're very aware of your body and sensations and feeling yourself sitting or standing or whatever you're doing. So now you are what I call embodied. You are love embodied. That is what it feels like to be wealthy. That is what it feels like to have love. Okay, we are not chasing bliss. We're not chasing bliss. We're not bliss junkies. In my sessions with my clients, I usually use this symbol of a ship on a sea, and you're a ship. And we're not trying to experience bliss of, I'm so in love and I'm blind with love. It's so intense. And we're not trying to experience the despair of, life was never going to work out for me. I'm never going to have what I want. We're trying to just experience this kind of boring and kind of mundane gratitude for the present moment with a subtle awareness of love and a subtle awareness that life is happening through me, not to me. Life is happening with just a little beautiful nudge of love. That is the essence, and it's so subtle that your mind can miss it. Your mind can jump in and try to get you to miss it because it thinks that you are missing something. The mind always thinks, I am not whole, something is missing. Really stop and think about that. My mind is telling me something is missing and I'm not whole already. But the soul, your heart, your body, it feels whole. That's what I'm trying to help you access. Embodiment. I'm trying to help you access that you're already whole. Your breath comes naturally and easily, and be grateful for each one. Your heart pumps on its own easily and naturally. Be grateful for each one. That base level gratitude for something so mundane that we take for granted every day, that is how you get into the state of being. I know your mind is going, yeah, but. I get that a lot from my clients. They get this look on their face and I can hear their thoughts say, yeah, but. But, I get it. The mind is going to tell you more. We need more. We need more evidence. I need more cash in the account for me to feel this way. I need more love from my lover or from the specific person that I really want to feel this way. I need better health. I need to feel really good in my body before I can even think about being grateful. And I'm going to tell you that it's backwards. It's backwards minded. And that in essence is sinking in your energy. It's drawing it in. It's collapsing it. And if we are, in my belief system is that we are projecting our life out onto our screen of reality. I believe Neville Goddard talked about this, that everyone is you pushed out. Your life is you, who you are within, pushed out into your screen of reality. That is very true. When you sit in meditation, you realize that you are viewing life from inside. It is an inside project. You are projecting your life out, and what you perceive about your life. What you perceive about your life comes from the root, comes from your subconscious mind. And you go, well, I don't know what my subconscious mind is telling me. And then you just made that list. Now you know. It's telling you that you identify as someone who doesn't get chosen. You're identifying as someone who doesn't get paid enough. You're identifying as someone who isn't healthy. Those things can be changed. You can change. But it takes a little bit of practice. Just like if you were going to start lifting weights at the gym, you would not be able to pick up 100 pounds and bench press if you've never done 15. You're going to start with little bits that you can achieve. And so with my clients, I'm never telling them to go out and bench press 100. I'm saying just wake up in the morning, do your normal routine, but in the morning, as soon as you can, preferably right away before you after you use the restroom maybe, is just to drop in with your hot cup of whatever and be grateful for just a moment. Just for a moment, access the feeling of love within you. And then your mind is probably going to come in, and that's okay. You're going to become aware of the thoughts that naturally perpetuate, and those are the thoughts that you get to become aware of. It is very impossible to change thoughts once they arise. That's why I never try to encourage change the thoughts. I always try to encourage, be aware of the thoughts. Be aware of what's arising and love it and love that. Love the one who believes that he or she is not chosen and not lovable and rejected. Love the one who believes he or she is not wealthy and needs money in order to be wealthy. You love the one. Keep loving each layer that comes up, and you will see that the only true essence of knowing that it is done, the essence of knowing that it's already here, the essence of already having something, is a gentle awareness of love. And it sounds so cliche, and I'm sorry to tell you that there is no magic trick that's going to create within you the felt experience of already having it done. And you're probably going to want more videos, and you're going to want to ingest more things, and that's fine. But as you're doing it, and maybe this video you're watching ends up being 15 minutes, if you can take even a minute and 50 seconds, a small percentage of the time that you're spending watching videos, and you can just sit with yourself and breathe and be aware of the thoughts and be aware of your current state of being. It's very uncomfortable, I know. I've been there. It's very uncomfortable to be with yourself when yourself is causing suffering, because it's the mind. That's not even your true self. So being with the true self is actually very peaceful. So what I'm trying to help my clients do is access this peaceful state. And my clients will notice that it permeates in through the next, eagles, woo! Indian eagles. And it'll permeate through for a few days, and it starts to take hold. And after I work with my clients for, when I'm really noticing massive changes is like within 3 months, 2-3 months, I'm starting to see it's taking hold. The hypnotherapy sessions, the coaching sessions, it's starting to take hold, because these practices, these things that I've done really do work. And I'm here to tell you that you don't need to hire me. Just practice a few of these things on my channel. I've got tons of content, tons of ideas, tons of ways to help you get back into your body in the present moment. That is the first step to being able to access the experience of it is already done and I already have it. Because once you're there, you feel full. Your cup is overflowing with love, with everlasting love in life. And from that place, you kind of don't necessarily care if you have it because you already have it within you. A cow! See? Confirmation. You already have it. I'm gonna go enjoy India. I love you, and I'm sending you so many blessings. And may your heart be filled with joy. May your heart know that it's already here for you. Love is already here for you. I'm just, from my heart to yours. Bye for now.